Well, hey folks, I'm in the garage. It's absolutely freezing outside. Got my heater on in here. It would look better in the sun, but I thought I'd upload my new to me 2015 F-150 Super Crew Platinum with the 5-liter Coyote and the 6R80 6-speed transmission. Figured I'd upload a quick little video of it here. It is a 4-wheel drive and it does have the FX4 package. And it has the I believe it's the 401A option package. So basically, it's loaded up. It has every option available. Um, if you've watched any of my videos before, you may know I'll never go down and buy a new vehicle, at least not yet. I actually gave it some thought this time around because I wanted to get a newish Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. And there's so much damn money used, you know, for what they came out in 2019. So I believe something like that. So, they're still asking anywhere between 32 and 40 grand for them. And it crossed my thought going to a dealer, but I didn't. I found this gem and I grabbed it. But the paint code is UG. I believe it's a like a tri pearlescent coat, like a triple pearl. It's not going to show it in the garage, but it's definitely a pearlescent paint, being a platinum. If you saw the other truck I had a 2012 F-150 platinum also. That one was silver, the metallic silver. That truck was a two-wheel drive. It was as loaded up as it came for that year. This one has way more options. I'm shocked, what a few years does. But being a two-wheel drive, it had a locking rear diff and everything in it. And I had brand new, real nice wheels and tires on it and all. But, I sold it. I listed it and someone came over and grabbed it. And I realized what I had done and I was pretty sad over it. I missed my truck. So I started looking again. Took me a few weeks to find this one. But I snatched it up. I got a really good deal on it. It's got the factory 20-inch platinum wheels. It does have some BFG KO2s on it. And unlike most of the other vehicles I buy, it doesn't have any curb rash, so I don't have to go out and get new wheels for it. They took really good care of the wheels, which you don't see too often these days. But yeah, I think, I'm in tight quarters here in the garage. But man, it's super clean. I've been going over it, and it's really, really well cared for. This one here has 135,000 miles on it. Clean Carfax, no accidents ever. All the oil changes and everything are on the Carfax. Whatever maintenance was done to it. And I know the fellow, I bought a private party. I just gave him cash for it because I don't do payments. I do have to get the front windows tinted to match, so I'll get that done soon. And I'm jumping all over the place here. It's got the 360 cameras. It's got the parking sensors everywhere. It'll even parallel park for you by itself. You're driving on cruise control. If a car comes out of you or slows down in front of you, it'll brake all by itself and accelerate again. And, if you have the lane assist on, it'll keep you in your lane. It's crazy, all the stuff it does. I'm sure you guys that have had these trucks already know, if it thinks you're tired, a little coffee cup will pop up on the dash and tell you might be tired. You might want to take a rest. It's pretty crazy. This one being the platinum, it's got the full LED package. Every light on the truck everywhere is all LED, except for the fog lights. Those are the only thing that are halogen, and I already have some. I'll be putting in there. It's got new brakes all the way around, and I know the guy I bought it from, he just changed the oil literally like 200 miles ago with synthetic, but it doesn't matter. That's just how I am. When something gets home, it all gets changed. So synthetics throughout the entire drivetrain. Um, you know, I dump that oil out. I don't care if it's brand new. Put my own in. Uh, Synthetic engine oil, Motorcraft FL500S oil filter. What's supposed to be on there? I already serviced the transmission. Dropped the pan. Cleaned it. Put a new filter in it. Put this one held 6.5 quarts. 6.5 quarts of a Mercon LV back in it. I don't like flushing them. I just do pan drops on all my vehicles. But the pan was super clean, like no, just very, very fine clutch material on the magnets. I mean, hardly anything. My Expedition puts out more clutch material than this had in it. Super clean. The fluid it looked like the transmission. I don't think it had the pan drop in a new filter, but I think that they definitely probably, exchanged the fluid because the fluid was bright red and clean. But my own fluid went in there anyway. Uh, transfer case, did the fluid in that. That takes Mercon LV as well. Front differential, you got to suck it out. I sucked all that out with my Harbor Freight vacuum pump there. My God, that took forever because it's gear oil, but got it all out. Um, I opted to put 7590 Valvoline full synthetic in the front diff. The rear diff, starting in 2015, Ford went to a 80-90 weight full synthetic in the rear differential. And if you guys are familiar with Fords, as far back as my 2000 Expedition, it called for 90 140 full synthetic gear oil in the rear diff. The 2012 Platinum, same exact rear differential as this, called for, or I'm sorry, yeah, 75 140. That's what the Expedition called for. That's what the 2012 called for. I think Ford went to a 80-90 just simply, or 85-90, I believe it is, just simply for fuel economy savings. And, Ford was running that thicker oil in these rear discs for a reason. So I opted to put 75 140 Valvoline full synthetic in the rear differential. So I did that. So the entire drivetrain, everything has been serviced, new oil, filters, everything. This one has this, I believe it's a backflip here. Yeah. It doesn't look as nice as the fiberglass ARE I believe I had on the other one, color matched. But this is a lot more user friendly because it flips up. I mean, I used to install all these things way back when I worked at a truck accessory place, so I'm real familiar with them. But I'll leave this on here. The inside of the bed's perfect, but I was looking on Marketplace today, and somebody just posted a brand new in the box bed rug for this truck with a 5'5" or 5'7" bed, 2015 to I believe it's 2020, and they had it on there for $150, and it was brand new, never used. So I ran and grabbed that. I already retrieved the code, so I have the code, and I made my own custom code. All my Fords have these except for the Mustang. I love having this. This being a Platinum, it has a key inside of the key fob. You have to take it apart to get to it. It's only for this door. You guys know how it is now. You just keep the smart fob in your pocket, and when you walk up to it, you go like that, and it unlocks it. You go like that, it locks it. You push to start. So, yep. It's got the, what is this, Bliss or whatever it is, the blind spot monitoring, whatever it is. I really miss having just a blind spot mirror like my 2012 had, but technology, they do away with them, and the mirrors are even smaller now, but they give you that. It works. It's got I guess it's radar or whatever they use back here in these expensive tail lights. Even the tailgate, you hit a button on the key fob and it lowers it. It's electronic. It opens it up. It's crazy. Factory LED lights in the bed, LED light on the back of the tailgate. All the interior lights are all LED. Um, yeah, it took me a while to go through everything on here. Um, but it's really, really clean. Super clean. And it does have the big giant panoramic sunroof up there, which I'll never open. I never open any moonroofs or sunroofs on any of my vehicles. I leave them closed just in case something goes wrong. Yeah, it's got a camera in the front, camera in the back, and a camera under each side view mirror. And of course, it has a camera right there so it can, keep you in your lane and I guess watch for cars in front of you. It's freaking crazy. It has adaptive cruise control, man. I'm getting used to all this stuff. I always told myself I'll never get a vehicle this advanced in case it breaks. But here I am. I've got forescan on my laptop, so I already went in and changed everything I want to change to my preferences with forescan. But as far as working on this thing, I think I'm gonna get a really good bi-directional scan tool. I got to bite the bullet on it because I'll be able to use it for any of my vehicles, my neighbors, whatever. But this one's definitely gonna need it. Yeah, she's clean though. I I kicked myself in the butt so hard, guys, when I sold that 2012 Platinum. I realized what a nice truck it was and like what I did, and man, that was a rough few days getting over that. I don't even know why I buy cars and I get them super clean, or I buy great examples, and my dumbass always lists everything for sale, and then when it sells, I realize what the hell did I do, But it worked out because I found this, and this is even better, being a four-wheel drive FX4, absolutely just fully loaded everything. And the Mustang got kicked out of the garage. It's back in the driveway. That's still for sale. I'll probably get it sold here in the spring. I'm guessing it'll probably take until the spring for it to sell. Still really cold up here in northern Nevada. Yeah, you can see it fits. I mean, I got it perfect where, that's just how I had my other truck. Of course, it's got the tailgate step in there and all that kind of stuff. It's got the bed cleats in there, that whole system Ford has. Um, but man, she really is a nice looking truck. I'm still gonna go through eventually and buff it all out. I mean, don't get me wrong, the paint's gorgeous, but you can tell, it has been ran through automatic car washes. And I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I can see in certain light, it's got some light swirl marks in it. I'll get all that out. But I mean, like hardly nothing. It's I mean, I'm super picky, and this thing is clean, 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 like crispy clean. It's got the newer, window compared to the 2012, a lot sleeker looking. It's got the slider in there. There, you can kind of see that pearlescent right there. Here, my camera should be picking it up right there. And it pops in the sun. And of course, it does have the power running boards, being that it's a platinum. They're dirty. I haven't cleaned those yet. Those need to be cleaned. But yeah, just like my other one, it has those. Yeah, and I also bought brand new spark plugs for it. Um, he said the Ford dealer just put brand new spark plugs in it a year ago, but it doesn't matter. Um, if I didn't see them going, I don't know. So I might pull one and look at it, and if it really is brand new, I'll leave it. But if not, I already bought brand new NGKs. I figured I'd go with NGKs rather than the Motorcraft. That's what most people are running in these, and I believe NGK makes Motorcraft. Like I said, it does have the 5-liter Coyote. This is a second gen, the 6R80 6-speed transmission, which it was excellent on the other truck. And the 15 and up, the 15 and 16, They don't suffer from like the lead frame issues, that the other one had, even though I never had any problems with the other one. Um, so the transmission should be pretty much bulletproof on here. I mean, I know the 10 speeds are great, but they had a lot of problems early on when they came out in 17. So this is, in my opinion, this truck, I really think the 15, what is it, the 15, 16, and I think 17, at least the 15 and 16. I think maybe the 15 through 17. I really think this is what I was specifically looking for. It's got the Gen 2 Coyote. It's not direct injection. It doesn't have a wet belt for the oil pump, like the new stuff is. It doesn't have cylinder deactivation. It's a Gen 2 Coyote, which is a good engine. It's got the 6R80 transmission. It's an aluminum body, right? It's all aluminum. So, to get the best of everything, it's really, I believe, the 15, 16. I think the 17s might have had the 10 speed. It might have been 18s. I'm not sure. But there's a couple years where the sweet spot is, and this is definitely one of them. So that's why I grabbed it. Now, my 12 had, I think, an awesome color interior. Black carpet with the light and medium gray seats. I thought that was the best interior. This one has this brownish color, accents. It's okay. It's not bad. Like a King Ranch kind of whatever vibe. This is actually real wood, believe it or not. I know why Ford did this because people were complaining that the new Dodge trucks were, you know, really nice inside. So Ford had to up their game. I actually prefer just the plastic door panels and the all plastic dash that I had in that 2012 better. My personal preference, but it is what it is. It's got the spotlights on the mirrors, the LED spotlights, and just freaking, yeah, it's got everything. It's just, she's a fully loaded up truck. Yeah, I don't have the key, so the display's not going to come on. It's got the 360 camera. It's got the hill descent. Oh, it'll also parallel park itself. It's pretty crazy. It's got heated and cooled seats, just like my other Platinum. And as soon as I bought it, I did buy a set of the Husky Liner floor mats like I did for my other one. Full set, front and rear. I believe they'll be here tomorrow or the next day. And I'll put them in here because they really help protect it, even though you could see the carpet's like, I mean, it's pretty much flawless in here. I think my 12 was a little, I mean, this is clean, but I think the 12 was just a little bit crispier, the carpet. And it has the 400 watt inverter. You have the plug in the back and on the front on the dash. Of course, you got your AC and heat vents here, and you got heated seats in the rear too. I mean, this color isn't bad. I just, really prefer the gray a little better, but this is definitely growing on me. But it has the all black headliner, see all factory LEDs on the big, you probably can't see it, but the big panoramic sunroof there. And just like the other one, it's the factory Sony sound system with the factory, I believe it's like a 8 or 10-inch subwoofer behind the rear seat. I'm not sure what size is in here. And it has the ambient lighting, in both doors, and just like my other one, all factory under the seats and under the dash and cup holders. It's really nice at night. You can change it whatever color you want. And being a Platinum, it's got the full LED light package there. You can see them on the front too. So, anyways, folks, this is what I chose to get. I think it checks all the boxes. These trucks drive so nice down the highway, and it just fits in my garage. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll make more videos.